We have plant mail. Wow, they tape up this box pretty well.
Just gonna rip it out. Where's my spade?
As we're heading into winter, I decided to order myself a couple of aeoniums because I'd like to do a little experiment with them. I've been seeing on Instagram the way people get aeoniums to kind of like bush out, and I really wanted to try it with an aeonium medusa. I do have a medusa already, but it hasn't been growing very well. I also have a couple of pink witches, which have been doing all right, but because of, you know, they've been dormant all summer, it's time for them to now wake up, and so now is the time to kind of like get more of these types of plants going in the garden. They're probably all going to go in pots, to be honest. Aeonium medusa. In all honesty, I've been a little bit bad with this because I did leave this in the box for a couple of days. I really wanted to film the unboxing of this and I just haven't been able to because of work. Not at its full color yet, but I'm sure that'll change as it grows. And we have Medusa number 2. Can you tell that I love Aeonium medusas? Aeonium Blushing Beauty. This one's a pretty common one. I used to have one and it got absolutely slaughtered by summer and I wanted another one. So, yeah. It turns a really beautiful, soft, pinky bronze color when it's in full sun in the winter. Don't put these in full sun out in the summer. Do not. I'm telling you from experience. Oh. Because these have been packaged up and in transit, I might withhold water for about a day or so. I'm also not going to put them in direct sun for a couple of days, just so they can slowly get used to their new environment. Some of the spines are falling off. Look at this. Look how chunky it is. It's so big for a piece of plant mail. Beautiful black spines at the top there. This one is a Mammillaria melanocentra. So we're going to pot that one up first. I'm gonna let Tim choose the top dressing for this one. Done. Oh, and we want to stick this in here because I always forget the names. This one here is an Ortego Cactus McDouglii. This is very rare. We got it pretty cheap for something this size. This cactus right here, this little thing, is about 3 years old, grown from seed. And they're usually very, very expensive. This might need a very small, yeah. This is gonna need a little bubba. Look how cute is this? Oh my gosh. Oops. Dirt everywhere. Oh, no. Oh gosh, come on. Ha, got you standing. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen in your whole entire gardening life? This one here is a Cactus pilosus, right here. And we actually want to put this one in the ground. I don't know where it's going to go yet, so what I'm going to do is just pot it up temporarily, so at the very least it's got its roots in some soil right away. I should also mention that these are one of our favorite cacti. This is a fire barrel, first spotted at Cactus Country. It has the most incredible red spines, and they're very expensive and they are incredibly slow growing. So we've only been able to afford ones of this size, and we're just going to have to be super, super patient. They're also not that common here in Australia. So whenever we do see a larger one for sale, it's usually out of our price range. Fire barrel cactus. Again, I'm not going to water these for about another day or so, just to let them settle into the soil after they've been all packaged up, and I'm not going to put them in direct sun either. So they're probably just going to go on the back shelf here. All right, friends, today is a Planty Plant Chore day, and is it ever so needed? There are so many weeds here in this garden right now. I don't know, they've just been sprouting up like what are things that sprout up? So this mint here is coming back with a vengeance, and you know how I'm going to get rid of these? I'm going to pour boiling water on them. Yep, that's right. That's been my method for getting rid of the weeds for a little while, so I'm going to keep doing that, at least where in the garden I can. Obviously, I'm not going to pour boiling water right next to a cactus or a succulent. It's for those weeds that are a little bit separate from the other plants. If you haven't seen the previous videos on me moving house, the owners that were last here had mint in the garden bed, and I would not recommend that. I would not recommend that at all. It is highly invasive and will just embed itself anywhere it can. So you know, what is the lesson here? Just keep the mint in a pot. Just keep it in a pot. Everyone will be happier. Look at this, that's just ridiculous. Look at that. These ones are a little bit hard to get rid of completely. They go right down deep into the soil. Like they're virtually impossible to get out by roots a lot of the time. So I'm just going to do my best to stay on top of it. I mean, this, for example, we've got onion grass, weed grass, whatever it's called, sprouting up all throughout this portulaca. So also, you probably can't see from here, but this opuntia right here, it got sunburnt right there. Can you see it? It is so frustrating, so frustrating. I think this must have happened when we first brought it into our garden, and it's just kind of like healing up now. But at the same time, it's leaving a very visible mark. Ah, well, these things happen. they do. But you know, what is a plant without its war wounds? That's how you tell that it's got history. Also, this portulaca is starting to get a little bit out of control. All the portulacas are. They are quite vigorous growers. Yeah, this one here, if you can see, is starting to really take over some of the other plants. So I am gonna have to just give that a trim back. And have a look at this. Remember when I cut back my echinacea like ages ago? It wasn't ages ago, it was like a month ago or something like that. There's a little flower that has grown back. Now I very much doubt I'm gonna get this out by the roots. Yeah, it's not even moving. Whoop. No. Look at that. Cut off. Oh well, next time. At least it smells like mint tea. Yes, we did recently buy 3 agave blue glows. They were very cheap from Facebook Marketplace, like unbelievably cheap, and I bought 3 of them. Do I know where they're gonna go? No, not yet, but I was imagining that I was gonna put one into the first garden bed that I ever kind of like did in this space. So that's gonna happen really soon. We actually already do have a blue glow, but it's not very blue. It's been really disappointing us, which is why we got another 3, because we like blue glows. Blue glows are beautiful. I mean, look at them. This one's got a pup too, which is really nice. So what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna put 2 of these in arrangements, like in amongst the garden beds here, and then I'm gonna pot one of them up and it can stay in a pot in this courtyard here. They're so pretty. This is the first garden bed that I ever kind of did in this new place. So I'm going to change it. And I always knew that it was going to change because it was my first attempt at anything in this particular yard. I have no particular vision for this right now. So I'm doing this all on the fly. All I know is that I want one of those agave blue glows in this arrangement. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to kind of like build everything else around that. I mean, hopefully I can leave as much of this intact as possible, but who knows where the wind will take us. Oh, we got babies. Well, look at the roots on that. That grew really quickly. What the heck? Yes, I think so. Looks great. I'm gonna move it back a bit. I never really thought about putting two different agaves together, but there you go. I really like that. That cactus needs to move though. Can this move down here or something? I don't know. Oh God, oh, it's really heavy. Christ almighty. All right, can you stay there? No, stay there. Please. Oh gosh. Okay, I do think I like that, so let's just go with that. Oh, whoops. Something like this, I think. Yeah. Oh, poop. Oops. Accidentally pulled one out. Okay, something like that. Yeah, I want to build up the dirt underneath that first. All right, let's see if this looks good. Oh yeah, then maybe we can have something else along here. I'm just testing these out. I just pulled these from another pot. Oh yeah. They weren't doing so well where they were, but they might do all right in this spot here. Mate, I look really tired. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna pack it in and we're gonna check on this in the morning. I also forgot to mention that we got this ferrocactus here from, guess what? Facebook Marketplace, another complete bargain. It is a ferrocactus something or other. It's huge. It's bigger than any golden barrel we currently own, which is great. Okay, let's check in on the garden bed. Okay friends, that is it for today's video. Hope you get some time out in your gardens today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!